just stole £5 from me, I'll deliver him up to Esau, I might get 10 years of that shit. You know what I mean? Like, am I gonna agree with that? I just want him a £5 back, man.
That's right.
I'm not saying the brother gonna do that, I'm just making an example. Esau don't judge right. Esau might fucking put me in jail.
Was the brother on the video who's saying 8 years?
Oh yeah.
Oh, who? Oh.
Yeah, 8 years he could have got. Who the fuck can get 8 years for having some firearms, man? That's unrighteousness, man.
Damn.
Minimum of mandatory life. Some bullshit. You don't judge according to the scriptures. How you gonna deliver a man up to him for that? That means you believe in their judgment. That means you trust in their judgment. That means you believe Esau gonna bring you justice. That's what you're saying. Esau ain't gonna bring me Esau, this dude he slept with my woman. What justice is Esau going? Esau probably gonna come investigate, find out I whooped her upside her head, and I'm gonna go jail. Just you can't call the devil.
They respect the authority of the white man.
Hold on. Even that lawyer. Did I show you that video at that time with that lawyer? And he was saying never talk to the police.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah.
And this is a lawyer. It's an Edomite. He said never talk. Even if you've not done nothing wrong in your mind, you believe I've not done nothing wrong, so it's okay for me to talk to the police. He said there's no way you could possibly ever know you've not done nothing wrong. Because Esau makes up even Esau don't know how many laws he's got. You might just say something like, yeah, and I did this. And he said, hold on, what did you do? You're coming with us. I was like, wait, hold on, I'm trying to report a crime. Anyway, that's going off, but fuck the white man, okay? We here at GMS, we don't condone wickedness, but we also don't condone snitching to the wicked, okay? We don't deal with the white man. We deal with him in situations where we have to. So that if the cops came and beat our ass down, if we could sue the cops and get some money, okay, fair enough, we'll do that. But when it comes to among Israelites, I'm not gonna call the cops.
That's an in-house thing, man.
That's an in-house thing, man. We don't gotta call the cops, man. Yeah. And you trying to act like the heathens do that? You a fucking lion, man. Cause them heathens, hey, how come them heathens didn't call the cops just now? Heathens don't fucking call the cops, man. They deal with things among themselves, man. Come on, them Pakistanis don't call the cops, man. As much as they can, they deal with things within their own community, man. Jake calls the cops more than anyone else. These black women, man. Go on, man.
But yeah, man. It's verse 6 again.
He calls the cops more than the black woman, man. Black women will call the cops on her own damn son, man. Call the cops on her husband. When last time you heard about one of these Pakistani women getting her ass beat and then she wouldn't call the cops? She might call her cousin or some shit, talk to her about it. She ain't gonna call the cops. She's suffering in silence.
Yeah, and I saw the woman drunk with the blood of the saints, because that's what we was getting at, man. Many of the saints' bloods have been spilt, man. You know, various ways, man, including snitching, man. You know, so really, that's not a rush to go and do that and hand man over to Esau, man.
And you know what, man? They say Bon Lawyer had a heart condition. Man, I blame that on the white man too, man. Was giving him all kind of drugs. Hell, probably the reason why he had the heart condition in the first place was because of some poison that the FDA approved in the damn food chain. So I blame, hey, we gotta put that in there too, man.
Yeah.
I blame that on the white. Every time a brother drops dead of some kind of disease, I blame that on the white man too, man. Now Nate gonna say, oh, he was not right. Whatever, man, shut up, Nate. I blame it on the white man. Ultimately, everything goes back to the Most High, life or death. But still, I can't blame the Most High. So who am I gonna blame? I gotta blame somebody. I'm gonna blame the white man. You're damn right. And that's what we're gonna do all the way through the kingdom, man. We ain't gonna get the Most High and transgress against the Most High in the kingdom. Oh, the Most High put us in slavery. Hey, because the scriptures even say the Most High put us in slavery.
Yeah.
But who gonna get the beating? Esau. What's wrong with you niggas, man? Because he was not right. He rebelled against the white man. Now shut up, man. Fucking punk ass motherfucker. I didn't even really want to get into them clowns, man.
And with the blood of the martyrs of Yahushua, and when I saw her, I wondered with great admiration.
Right, because you know, oh, the Chrysler building, oh, man. You gotta look at it like this and shit. They got all these great monuments, you know, so-called, right? So John was like, wow, you know, lights flashing. Probably down there, he was probably, the Lord probably showed him Times Square, Las Vegas, all the lights flashing all over the place, like, you know, he was like, damn, what the fuck? What kind of place is this? Didn't have nothing like that in the ancient world.
And the angel said unto me, wherefore didst thou marvel? I will tell thee the mystery of the woman and of the beast that carrieth her, which have the 7 heads and 10 horns.
Right, the 7 heads represent the 7 different kingdoms that rose up out of Esau, which some of them 7 heads are part of the 10 horns, like the Greeks. The British was one of them heads, because they had the British Empire, which was a great kingdom that ruled over the other Edomites. At one point, even Spain ruled over the other Edomites as a power. Okay? Go on. So the 7 heads represent them great kingdoms that came up out of Esau. The 10 horns represent just the individual kingdoms. Read on.
And the beast that thou sawest was and is not, and shall ascend out of the bottomless pit.
Right, the beast, because Esau is Rome, and Rome is Edom. There's a document out there called that. There's a document called Rome is Edom. Because who constitutes the Roman Empire? Edomites. Edomite nations. Who constitute NATO? Is there a heathen nation a part of NATO? Maybe Uganda is a part of NATO. Or maybe Japan is part of NATO. No. The NATO is European, it's Caucasian. Just like the Roman Empire was 2,000 years ago. Then they conquered other nations and they became provinces. Who were what? Subservient to the empire. And Rome, among the Edomite nations, was the head. But they were all Edomites. Go on.
And they that dwell on the earth shall wonder, whose names were not written in the book of life, for the foundation of the world, when they behold the beast that was and is not and
right,
yet is.
It was and is not, because the Roman power structure, which is Edom, the Edomite power structure, was destroyed, man, by Septimius Severus and Pescennius Niger, which is so-called black men who took over the Roman Empire. Jake took over the Roman Empire, right? They got up in the ranks and they took over because we're just more manly than you, and really because the Most High set it up. Okay? It was time. Because we're better than you. We're better than you, man. When it comes to being warriors, we're better warriors than you are, man. You want to know about that? All you got to do is look at UFC. All you got to do is look at boxing. We're the better warriors, man. We're the stronger people. We're smarter than you. You had to hold us down. You didn't put us on an evil plane with yourself. You had to derate us. You had to tell us we were stupid. You had to fuck up our education.
Our psyche.
Our psyche, that's how you managed to. But still, through all that, Jacob made all your inventions, man. We're the smarter people. When it comes to entertainment, we're the most entertaining people. Look at WWE, Hulk Hogan and The Rock. 2 Jakes, man. And I don't care what you fucking clowns from the other camp say. Hulk Hogan was a Jake, man. Hulk Hogan is a Jake. Roddy Piper is a Jake, man. Edomite gonna be a Roddy Piper, man. Right? A lot of these, like St. Pierre, he's a Jake, man. He's a Jake, the UFC champion. He's a French, he's a Jake, man. Yo, come on, man. Have you seen the spirit? He's got the spirit of a Negro, man. He's got a cool ass spirit, man. And he's got the ability of a Negro too. That dude does everything. He does gymnastics, all that shit. That dude's a real warrior, man. That ain't no Edomite. That ain't Brock Lesnar. Right? You gotta remember that too. You're gonna have Jakes that look like Edomites, they're gonna excel, but they're really Jakes. Because the main point is that Israel excels, man. George Best. And you could tell he was a fucking Jake, drinking himself to fucking death. All up with the women and shit. That dude's a sorry motherfucker, man. But he was brilliant, he was great on the fuck. Because he's a Jake, man. See, if these dudes saw Ryan Giggs, they'll say Ryan Giggs is an Edomite, man. I'm telling you, oh, he's an Edomite. They didn't even check his spirit out, man. Because Giggs is just like Zabak anyway.
Verse 9, and here is the mind which have wisdom. The 7 heads are 7 mountains on which the woman sitteth.
Right, those are the great governments that came before. And America styles itself off those great governments. Mainly Rome, that's why they're Rome put together. But what did Rome style itself after? Also Greece. It took parts of different kingdoms, man. They're standing on all those great kingdoms that came before it out of Esau. Germany Major, Germania Minor, Britain. Because they learnt a lot from the British Empire. Right?
Took a lot of German science, man.
Yep.
Verse 10, and there are 7 kings, 5 are fallen and 1 is.
Right, the 5 that were fallen at that time was Germania Major, Germania Minor, Espanol, and Gaul. Okay, they had fallen. They were underneath Rome. And the one that was Rome itself, the geographical Rome, over there in Europe. Go on, carry on.
And the other is not yet come.
The other that is not yet come is talking about Britain, which would be the 7th, the British Empire, which was the next Edomite power structure as a kingdom, as a mountain. The British Empire, you know, they basically control the whole world, man, to a certain extent. And then America just took that over. That's why it's known as the Anglo-American Empire.
And when he cometh, he must continue a short space.
Yeah, British Empire, I forgot how many hundreds of years the British Empire was going for. But that's why even the world reserve currency before the dollar was what? The pound. Something to consider.
And the beast that was and is not, even he is the 8th.
Right, meaning spiritually, Rome was going to come back again as what? This time the spirit of Rome is going to be in America. It's not over there in where Rome is today. That's why you got to spiritually understand these scriptures. Where Rome, Italy ain't nothing today.
No.
Only thing that's there is the Vatican, which the Vatican ain't even part of Italy, man. Italy is no one. They ain't even got no nuclear weapons, man. If they do, they ain't got that many. The nuclear powers among NATO is France, Britain, and America. The other ones hold nuclear weapons for America or Britain, meaning they got a base there that America keep their nuclear weapons on. But man like Germany doesn't have their own nuclear weapons officially. We say that because I've not searched out the whole of Germany, but you could research it. The nuclear powers in NATO, I believe, is France, Britain, because Britain have the Trident, they got their own nuclear arsenal, and America. Most of the NATO countries don't actually have their own nuclear weapons, but they have nuclear weapons from them other countries in their country on basis, if you understand where I'm coming from. And Italy ain't one of them. Italy is not a power. Italy is one of the weak ones. The spirit of Rome is now in America. So America is the new Rome, so to speak. Go on, read on.
And is of the 7th.
And it's of the 7th. Why is it of the 7th? Because America styles itself after the British Empire, which also started itself off the Roman Empire.
That's where it came out, man.
That's why what